In 2013, I took a leap of faith, quit my job, didn't tell my parents because, you know, my parents are Cape-Verdean immigrants who are like, what you mean you quit your job? No, you need to pay your rent. And I was like, no, I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna figure this out, and that's what I did. So I enrolled in this part-time evening class at General Assembly at night. I hustled during the day. You know, I made sure my rent was paid, I made sure that I had some health care, and then at some point, I was like, I just need a room, I need a bathroom, and I'm cool, because I'm gonna do this. And so every single meetup that was around technology or design in San Francisco, I was there. And so first off, like, the fact that you guys are here in this room is a huge deal, because when I was here in Boston 10 years ago, I didn't have these events to come to. So the fact that Brett is putting on this event for you guys to come here and learn this information is incredible. So I think you guys should give yourself a round of applause there. And so I started attending all these tech meetups, and it was incredibly uncomfortable because I was often always the only woman in the room. I was often only the one person of color in the room. And it's incredibly intimidating to raise your hand and ask a question, a technology question. Like, am I going to be seen as being stupid, or am I supposed to know this? Are they going to listen to me? Do they even see me? Do they hear what I have to say? So I had all of these things that, all these self-doubts that, you know, like, basically I would talk myself out of going to these events just because I was scared. But then at some point, I heard the little voice. And this is where I think everyone in Boston has a superpower that you guys haven't tapped into quite yet, which is people in Boston here, we love proving everyone wrong. We love standing up for ourselves, and we are incredibly passionate about the things that we are protective about. And I'm protected about my heart and my soul and who I am as a person. And so the moment that I feel doubt creeping in, I was like, no, you're gonna go back in there, and you're gonna go and raise your hand, and you're gonna ask one question. And I would be like having these internal conversations with myself again and again. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. And I would write the question down on my piece of paper, and I'm like, does this sound smart? Let me Google the sentence and framing and all these things. But I knew I needed to raise my hand, right? And so at some point, I would start raising my hand, and I got more and more comfortable. I got comfortable to hearing my voice on the mic. I got comfortable to hearing my voice in these product rooms. And the next step that I would do is networking. So networking is something that we don't really talk about a lot here in Boston, and a lot, especially at Northeastern. We've never talked about networking, although I see my homies from Northeastern, hey! And one of the most important things that we did at Northeastern that we recognize is probably the most transformative thing was participating in the largest student body. It's very easy for us to, you know, join the student orgs that look like us and that care about the issues like us, but it's also important that we share our unique perspectives and voices in the spaces that don't necessarily look like us.